This is Missouri Boys State. It starts with 960 of Missouri's best and brightest young men, and it ends with a completely functional state government.
At Missouri Boys State, we have approximately 1,000 citizens from all over the state of Missouri. We divide them into 16 cities, 60 citizens per city. 2 cities will make up 1 county for a total of 8 counties. We build a city, county, and state government with fully functioning government officials, law enforcement departments, and a judicial system.
Missouri Boys State. It's a week to learn about yourself, meet Missouri State leaders up close and personal, and make lifelong friends. It's a week to shape a lifetime. For more than 70 years, Missouri Boys State has given young men the opportunity to test their talents against the best and brightest of their peers from all across the state. Where else could you spend the week getting to know the governor of Missouri, Jay Nixon, or former Missouri Governor Bob Holden, who has been on the staff for more than 25 years and is the former head of the Missouri Boys State Legislative School?
Our volunteer staff, comprised of former Boys State citizens, return each year to ensure that future generations of Boys State citizens have the best week possible.
Missouri Boys State's all-volunteer staff includes distinguished veterans, Missouri State legislators, medical researchers, highway patrolmen, national political consultants, and advertising executives. The list goes on and on. The Boys State citizens get the unique chance to meet national and state leaders, earn thousands of dollars in scholarships, and even earn college credit at the University of Central Missouri in Warrensburg. Missouri Boys State can be anything the citizens decide they want it to be.
Pay for firefighters will be $50 a day. The firefighters will be compensated for each day of payment missed.
Because they control the system, from the governor's office down to the city clerks. They write the laws and they enforce them on the streets and in the courts.
The defendant, Juan Monterey, is guilty of running the stop sign. I'll pay a fine of $50 to the court.
After settling into their cities, citizens get to pick a professional school of interest for the week. There are 6 to choose from.
Here at Missouri Boys State, we offer a level of education unlike anything you can get back home. Our instructors come from all over the country and are experts in their field of study. We offer 6 schools of instruction.
The program has a full journalism department consisting of a television station, a radio station, and a daily newspaper. The newspaper is printed professionally. They write the stories, they lay it out, they take the photographs, and then distribute it every morning to every citizen. The radio station right here on campus allows our citizens to produce live broadcast each night.
Okay, do it one more time, John.
The University of Central Missouri has its own PBS station right on campus and lets the boys come in for the entire week and take it over. Any position you would find in a professional television station across the state of Missouri is mirrored exactly right at Boys State.
Both Federalist and Nationalist parties held caucuses for state office this morning. In the Federalist Caucus, each candidate strived to unite the 2 parties and place Boys State citizens in charge of governing the state. Also, most candidates want every city to go green.
In the law school, citizens are taught by a team of professional attorneys who teach them the ins and outs of the legal process. They learn how to effectively try a case in a courtroom and hear a case as a judge.
The charge is violation of Ordinance Number 1, Section 8. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
We have several trial courts. Each city has their own municipal court where they hear traffic violations and municipal ordinance violations. Each county also has an associate circuit court and a circuit court, just like in real life. The judges hearing cases have the opportunity to understand and gain a greater appreciation of what it's like to handle a real courtroom, just like a judge would do in normal life.
Court is dismissed.
Court is adjourned.
Case dismissed.
So today, gentlemen of Missouri Boys State, I give you my word that as Secretary of State, I will run the office with integrity, transparency, and accountability.
The Government Executive and Campaigning School at Boys State covers 2 general areas. First of all, the campaign process. How does someone get elected? And secondly, once you get elected, how do you become an effective public servant?
And as your state treasurer, I'm not going to waste the state's money. I'm going to use it for things you guys want.
3 things I want to bring to the Secretary of State, and they're called the 3 Ps: practicality, progress, and purpose.
I ask for Missouri Boys State to support me because I am the best candidate for this job.
The citizens not only learn about the structure of government, but also about making the tough decisions, about how various branches of government oftentimes butt up against each other and have to struggle to come to a conclusion that is going to best serve the citizens of the state.
I don't know, the income tax, like how are we going to keep up with an income tax? As a city, it's impossible to keep up with an income tax.
I'm actually going to propose to Lewis City about the countywide art gallery, if we wanted to do that. I mean, it would be really simple and just on the free time of everybody else.
Very well, I will allow you to proceed, Senator.
In the legislative school, citizens are taught by current and former members of the Missouri State Legislature how to debate bills and how to make them into law.
In section 206.20, it says that if a member is convicted, then they shall be removed from office.
Mr. President, may I speak on this bill?
I ask that my bill be third read and passed. House Bill 30. Gentlemen, has moved that House Bill 30 be third read and passed. Proceed, gentlemen. Gentlemen, by your vote of 85 to 1, House Bill 30 has been third read and passed.
The law enforcement school is taught by officers of the Missouri State Highway Patrol, who instruct citizens in such practices as search and seizure, crime scene investigation, and arresting and trial procedures.
Come on, what am I going to jail for? Come on.
There are 3 areas of law enforcement in the state: the local, county, and state level. There are 8 boys that are picked to be Boys State Troopers. Their jurisdiction is throughout Boys State. On the county level, we have the sheriff and his deputies. Also, we have the municipalities, the cities here at Boys State, where they elect a police chief. The police chief also has several city policemen working with him.
I didn't use my blinker when I was coming out of the city, so they pulled me over and they're giving me a ticket.
You've been served.
As soon as they put on the badge and they start to enforce the laws, they understand how difficult the job can be. The Democracy Academy is for students looking for a taste of all educational disciplines at MBS. Each class session will feature an overview of the curriculum from each of the 5 other schools of instruction. All 5 schools are represented in a more compact form at the Democracy Academy. Boys State isn't just an academic program. Each city must display their physical talents in athletics as well. The city that emerges victorious will earn valuable points in the Model City competition. Between all the campaigning, court cases, and media frenzy, citizens get to meet some of Missouri and the nation's top leaders one-on-one. From the state attorney general, prominent business executives, to governors from across the country and all other state constitutional officers.
What I'm asking you to do, I'm asking you to walk this new line. I'm asking you to change your course by 1 or 2 degrees so that you can be a citizen leader.
Each year, the MBS staff invites a national figure to be the George Lear Memorial Chair Speaker. Named for George Lear, Missouri's auditor from 1974 to 1978, and Boys State citizen in 1954, the Lear Chair is the highest honor a speaker can receive from MBS. Recent Lear Chair speakers include Democratic political consultant and CNN commentator Paul Begala, former governor of Arkansas and presidential candidate Mike Huckabee, former Deputy Secretary of State Richard Armitage, former UN Ambassador John Bolton, and former Missouri Senator John Danforth.
Putting on a program of this size is a massive project. We have over 1,000 individuals coming specifically to this college campus for our week-long program. It takes a staff of many to put all of the different aspects of this together so that when the citizens arrive, or even when the staff arrives, we have appropriate setups for lodging, for feeding them, and also for providing all of the multiple educational opportunities that we have throughout the week. The University of Central Missouri has done a fantastic job partnering with us to find the best facilities on campus for our programs. This includes dormitories, sporting facilities, and a multi-purpose building that allows us to bring all of our citizens together.
The citizens of Missouri Boys State take what they learn about the real world of politics, business, and government and put it into action in their city, county, and statewide campaigns. At the end of the week, the staff chooses 2 outstanding citizens to represent Missouri as senators at Boys Nation in Washington, D.C. President Bill Clinton was a senator from Arkansas his junior year and met President John F. Kennedy. One of Missouri's own senators took top honors at Boys Nation in 1999 and was elected its president. Missouri Boys State citizens take home more than new friends' email addresses and phone numbers. They also have the chance to take home scholarships and college credit. And because many colleges and universities across the state recognize the level of training citizens receive, they offer their own scholarships too. So Boys Staters should check with their admissions offices when applying for college. And because the experience at Missouri Boys State is so valuable to our host university, the University of Central Missouri at Warrensburg, that they offer 2 hours of college credit to any incoming Boys Stater who completes the week and passes the test in the school of instruction he chooses to attend.
As you can see with the dynamic speakers, the excellent programs, the wonderful college credit and scholarship opportunities we can offer, and the opportunity to learn from our talented and experienced staff, we have created an outstanding educational and leadership experience to offer you. If you're a high school junior that's going places in the future and wants to enhance your leadership skills, Missouri Boys State is the place you need to be this summer.
This isn't a normal summer camp. At Missouri Boys State, you will meet new guys who have the same driving ambition as you do, and you'll work together to set up an entire system of government. You'll meet young men who you will see again in college and business, and who knows, maybe even running for a real office someday. Look around. You could be sitting next to a future governor or president. Then again, maybe that's you.